This video is for people that are interested in drafting videos the digital way. Using Valentina and Inkscape. Inkscape, if you had used Illustrator before or are still using Illustrator, Inkscape is similar to Illustrator in many ways. In my opinion, both the softwares are awesome. Inkscape, there's flexibility in Inkscape. You get a little bit of restriction in Valentina. There's a lot of features in Inkscape that you could use that I'm not showing you here. Very lengthy video if I have to explain everything in detail. If anything there that you would like to know about, then you can mention it in comments and I will try and make a video on that for you. Both programs are compatible. You can use or work between both of them. For example, if you want to have your pattern created in Valentina, you can do that, and you can have it graded in Inkscape, which Inkscape does a very good job in grading. The disadvantage with Valentina is that you cannot grade a pattern into multiple sizes. You can only do it as individual sizes. We're using the measurement table that was created, but in Inkscape you can grade your pattern into multiple sizes at once. I've got a video on my channel and you can go and have a look at it and how I grade in Inkscape. And that is the reason why I cross between both the Valentina and the Inkscape. There are certain things that you can do in Valentina and you can't do it in Inkscape, and there's vice versa. In both the softwares, you can save your pattern in PDF if you need to have it printed. There are also a lot of tools that Inkscape has to offer, and there's many here. I cannot show you how they work, because this one here, for example, is a mirror symmetry. You can draw symmetrical in Inkscape. This video is just to show you the differences between both the software, so you can decide which software to use, and it's not to show you how each tool and function operates in each software. This is the basic bodice draft which I created in Valentina, and I uploaded it here in Inkscape, and it's fully editable. I can edit any parts of it and I can change it. As you see, I can move the lines, I can adjust. It is the full size pattern according to its measurements. This is the full size pattern that you could see in Inkscape that was drafted in Valentina. It has its proper measurements and nothing has changed. The sizing didn't change. These are the key differences, and both of them are free and open source software. This is what makes Valentina much more superior to Inkscape, is the availability of all the tools necessary for drafting patterns. It's quick and easy to use the tools than doing it manually, and also by just entering all your measurements, which is readily available in the database. You can just by a click of button, you can create the lines at a specific measurement which is already in the database. Makes it much more simpler and quicker to draft your patterns. With the availability of this feature here, it simplifies the drafting. Moving on to Inkscape, in order to start drafting, you have to make sure that you set your page and the other settings that you have to do for drawing. And then once you draw a line, X and Y coordinates, and to type in manually your measurement that is required each time you're going to start drawing your measurements. You're going to enter all your horizontal, and you got to first select the nodes, and then you have to start entering all your measurements. So that's the only disadvantage of when it comes to drafting in Inkscape. The availability of the tools for drafting and the database which you can store your measurements makes Valentina much more superior to Inkscape. But on the other hand, Inkscape as well, you got freedom of movement. For example, if you want to take one part of this pattern here, just by moving just the lines and readjusting, you can create your styles very easily. But in Valentina, it's a little bit tricky. You get like maze-like structures, which is also very confusing. So in the end of the day, that's what I feel like. I always sometimes revert to Inkscape just for the ease of movement. Inkscape also has some awesome features which you could use. For example, if you want to label your pieces, you can label it very easily with Inkscape using the text tool. I've labeled the basic borders here, just label it as back. And you could also use the layers and objects, which is appearing here on the right side of your screen on Inkscape. But because the formatting is different from Valentina and Inkscape, it comes in with their own sort of coding. And by just clicking onto the code and selecting your pattern, when you click onto your code here, it will show you which piece is selected, and you can rename your piece. So this is the center front, and I've labeled it as CF. So you can do that for all your other pieces. Once you click on it, then it will show you which piece on the screen. Movement. For example, if you want to take one part of this pattern here, just by moving just the lines and readjusting, you can create your styles very easily. But in Valentina, it's a little bit tricky. You get like maze-like structures, which is also very confusing. So in the end of the day, that's what I feel like. I always sometimes revert to Inkscape just for the ease of movement. You can mirror your pattern pieces when you're drafting here in Inkscape, which is also a nice handy feature to use. You can flip your objects, rotate your objects. You can also group your objects, just like how you do in Valentina. You select all the pieces like this here, and you can also group it. It will all be grouped, then it will be into one piece. See, I even separated the back from the front, and which is awesome. You can also delete your lines which you don't require. And in Valentina, you can't do this very simply. Select all my pieces and I group it, and then I can move it to the separately altogether. Yeah, I'm just showing a difference between Inkscape and Valentina. And this is the rotating tool. I want to close a dart, so I'm just going to show you briefly the dart in Valentina and also how you do it in Inkscape. So in Valentina, you just pick the lines that you want to close the dart. There your dart. Press enter. And this is how you close the dart. Must bear in mind, this is the pattern that I had uploaded. I downloaded it from Valentina and uploaded it in Inkscape. So it's the exact same pattern that was drafted in Valentina. Okay, now I'm going to show you. I showed you how to close I was closing the dart in Valentina, and this is how I'm doing it in Inkscape. And I am not showing you exactly how to close darts in both the programs. I am just demonstrating what each program can do and how you can achieve the same. In Valentina, you have a tool that you can have a rotating tool, and you select your pattern piece, points that you want to rotate. In Inkscape is totally different. You have to select the points that you want to close your dart, where your dart you want to close, and then you get this tool that's appearing. This is a rotation tool. It's within Inkscape. You move that to the point where you want to rotate, and then you double click to get the rotation handles. You see these handles that's formed in Inkscape, and all you have to do is just move the point to where you want to close. So I wanted to close the point from there to there. I'll show it to you again, and this is how I want to close my points. So I close my dart, and then when I close my dart, it recreated another opening here. You either insert a new dart here, or you can, whatever is here, then you draw a new thing and you delete that from the dart amount from the side here to balance. This is a multi-size table which I created in Valentina, which you can use to draft a complete bodice block or a dress pattern. The only pattern that I don't have here is for pants, and I can add all the measurements in the same. I can edit it at a later stage when I want to draw a pants pattern, and just to add in all that necessary measurements. And this is the advantage of Valentina, which you cannot do in Inkscape. And this is my channel in YouTube, and that's my multi-size table video that I posted. And also I posted a short video on how to get started using Valentina. If you're interested, you go into my channel and you can watch those videos. I've got plenty others there that you can also watch. Thank you for watching, and kindly let me know how you found my content, and if you would like to see more of these in the future.